Hello everybody and welcome to day 10 of my comic book Christmas countdown, and we are back with Image and it is Reborn. It's quite strange that whenever an Image #1 comes out, even before I've read it, I've already told them to put it on my pull list. Not like I am with maybe Marvel or DC, the big two publishing houses where I will take a #1 and read it. If I enjoy it, I'll find it on the shelf. I'll maybe give it 2 or 3 issues, and if I then like it, I'll put it on my pull list. However, Image #1s, they're always there. I won't even bother reading the first issue. I'll tell him straight away, put it on my pull list. And I think this is very much the case for Reborn. Written by Mark Millar, art by Greg Capullo with colours by Jonathan Glapion. This is a strange book. If you look at the front cover, it looks like it's kind of predominantly a fantasy genre type of book. However, Millar throws us a bit of a loop right at the start. This book did kind of flip and flop between kind of time zones and these two very differing worlds. It was confusing and kind of baffling, but at the same time it kind of drew you in and you really wanted to know what the hell was going on. We have the story focusing on our main protagonist. Her back is to us here, but Bonnie, and we see her as a kind of a very old lady in a home at the near to her death, and as she's dying, we see kind of like, that kind of saying, your life flashes before your eyes, and we see moments of how she's affected everybody. While this is all going on, we're seeing people getting killed in kind of gunshot massacres, and them kind of being reborn into this kind of fantasy world where if you've done good, you're on the side of good and you're battling this evil kind of tyrant for, I guess, the land that you're living on. It's kind of got that little bit. Is this the afterlife? Is this what happens to you when you die? You come back and you're there with all the people that you've met throughout your life. The good thing about this is Greg Capullo really gets to stretch his more imaginative, creative side here. He came right hot off the Batman book with Scott Snyder, and you draw Batman as you draw Batman. You have Gotham, you have an idea of how it looks, and you kind of put your little kind of style on it. But here, the rules, those kind of rules are out the window. You're creating a new environment, and it's nice for Capullo to have that option to really kind of like put his stamp on this world that we get like immersed into with Bonnie. A great start. The second issue at the time of me recording this has only just come out. There's only been 2 issues. I do recommend you go and pick this up and have a really baffling if enjoyable time reading this book.